Good morning, my name is Adam Doffler. I'm the Veterans Outreach Program Specialist at the Cape Cod Vet Center. We have a special guest today, Barbara Ann Foley from the Cape and Islands Veterans Outreach Center. She's the new Outreach and Program Manager, and she has a few new programs and initiatives that I think would be valuable to the community, and that's why we're meeting here today. So welcome, Barbara Ann.
Thank you.
So Barbara Ann, in your new position as the Outreach Coordinator, I understand that you are starting a stand-down program for homeless veterans at Cape Cod Community College and a new free transportation program for veterans as well. So if you could just tell us a little bit about the stand-down, and then we'll ask you some questions about the transportation as well.
Sure, of course. So we are very excited. We are going to be having an event. It's called Stand Down for Veterans, Cape Cod, and the reason Cape Cod is designated is only because it is a U.S.-wide program, and it was originally started for homeless vets. It is now morphed into an event for all veterans with a focus on homeless vets. And our event will be on Friday, October 7th from 10 to 2 at Cape Cod Community College. One of the reasons that we chose the college is it is also on the bus line. They have been wonderful partners, and they have a veterans center inside the college, which is unfortunately a well-kept secret. So we're trying to help to get that word out as well. Not many people knew that they had an agency kind of inside. So we will be having that event in October, and the players, if you will, we have a lot of people that are going to be joining us. The idea is to have what I would call one-stop shopping. So when you come into the college, you will see any and every kind of veteran organization, from legal services to housing services to home care and how to access your benefits. So that the idea is, so a veteran does not have to come to Adam's office and then come to my office and then go to the VSO office and another office, all to try to get, one or two things accomplished. On that day, our goal, our hope, is to try to have as many things that the veteran wants to do and to accomplish and to learn about as possible, all in one place. So we will have all of those organizations in one area. We also partnered with the Barnstable County Health Department, and they are going to offer us a free flu clinic for veterans. They are going to offer us a free skin cancer screening, which is so important, unfortunately, as all of us age, veterans included, but especially any veterans, when you think about it, that were in any of the sort of desert conditions where the sun was extremely hot. They are much higher prone to having skin cancer issues, so we want to be able to look at those as quickly as possible, and the skin cancer screening is one of the ways to do that. We also are going to have some fun things like massages and reflexology and Reiki, polarity, some of the things people may not even know what they are, but they're under what I would call the umbrella of holistic health, or the fun things to do. We will have some yoga classes, and the other kinds of people that will be there are other services, from elder services to Cape Light Compact to the American Red Cross. We're going to have 2 or 3 door prizes, and the prizes will be from the American Red Cross, your own disaster preparedness kit. And their table will have all of the things that you should have in that kit, but we will be giving away a few of them as door prizes as well. Another piece of the stand downs across the USA are free giveaway items. So when I went up to Worcester, for example, they had their armory, which is a ginormous, huge, gorgeous place filled with free clothes and boots and backpacks and rucksacks. We will have a smaller version of that, and it will contain free toiletry items and lots of different kinds of clothes that are brand new, still with tags on. And we will have some items that have been donated to us, including some blankets that have been gently used and might help, especially our homeless population, who will need to bundle up in the wintertime and really enjoy the blankets that we've given out. So The goal for the day is not only for them to be introduced to, especially, and most importantly, the veteran organizations, but a lot of other folks that are able to help as well. And we're hoping that we have a lot of veterans that show up. That's the goal now that we have all the people that are going to be with us. And people like Cape Light Compact, for example, will have, for the veteran that is in an apartment or in their home, they will have ways that they can save some money and have an energy audit done, just as one example. Housing Assistance Corporation will be there. And we're hoping that when the veteran comes in, our goal is after this event is over, we are going to have some of those holistic friends of ours, our agency, which is Cape and Islands Veterans Outreach Center, we often refer to as CIVOC. We will be purchasing gift cards for veterans for a number of those holistic health agencies, so that if a veteran comes in, for example, to see Dr. Mishkin, who is our neuropsychologist, and they come in for counseling, he can say, gee, Adam, you know, I have a gift card for reflexology. You were just talking about how tight your legs feel and that your feet were killing you because you did a lot of walking this week. That might be something that would help you. So he would give Adam the gift card, and Adam would have a free reflexology session. If Dr. Mishkin and or myself and or our case manager sees that these holistic health agencies are helpful to veterans like Adam, then we would be able to purchase more and continue to offer that as a free service for them. So that's sort of the big picture goal, is after this event of all the introductions, is to be able to continue with veterans to have offerings for them for free that you might not think would help. But a lot of those holistic properties, if you will, do help with anxiety and PTSD and general depression. So we're really, really grateful to be able to offer them.
Wow, thank you so much. That is a great summary of the event. So how can community partners and veterans learn more about the event? And is there a registration process involved for the veteran?
Thank you for asking that. Yes, so we are going to have a flyer that will be circulating everywhere. Additionally, onto the streets and into shelters and into convenience stores, everywhere that we can find to be able to get that flyer out, we will. And we are asking veterans who would like to attend to pre-register. The reason for that is the government requires for this event for us to have a registration form on every attendee. So even our vendors are going to be having a registration form, a different one, but they will have one as well. So it can be found on our website, which is capeveterans.com, and there's a link there. Once you click onto that link, it will open up a fillable form, and you fill in the blanks, name, address, phone, etc. And at the very bottom, when you're done, it will send me an email with your information. It will be a big time saver for you if you can do that, because if you don't, when you do arrive, we're going to ask you to do it in person, and it'll take a little bit of time. So it would be great if you can go to the website and do that at home. Now, I have had vets say to me, I don't have a computer, or I don't have a way to get on to the internet. They can come to our office. We do have computers there that are open for veterans to be able to use. Or you can simply ask us for the form, give us a call at 508-237-3349, and I will send you the form and you can fill it out and send it back. We have plenty of time between now and October 7th. So, but it is recommended that people do pre-register, just so that it makes it a little bit faster for you when you arrive. And we will have a number of volunteers there to help people if they haven't. And some of those volunteers are also going to be Hearts for Paws, P-A-W-S, some of our four-legged friends that are comfort dogs, and they will be present as well.
Fantastic. And one last question about the event. As you know, some of our veterans have transportation issues. Is there going to be some kind of shuttle or transportation process for these homeless veterans?
Great question. So how am I going to get there, right, if you don't drive? And the answer is, there's a few answers actually. The Cape Cod Regional Transit Authority is going to be working with us, and they do have a bus route that comes right down that Route 28 to the college, and we are going to be working with them to access getting into the college's loop, if you will, and be dropped off, and then they'll go back out again, and then when it's time for leaving, they will come back and scoop people up. That's the easiest access, I guess I would say. The other is to call that same number, the 508-237-3349. I do have folks that may be in wheelchairs or maybe use a walker or a cane or an assistive device, and they may need to have either our taxi services or our we work with Con Limo, who provides town cars. So it depends upon the veteran, where they live, where they're coming from, but there is absolutely no reason that we can't get you there. So please don't use that as a barrier. It is also, I totally forgot to mention, a completely free event, and we will have a lunch provided as well. So if you have any questions about the event or transportation, you certainly can call that number.
Wow, that's phenomenal. I've lived on the Cape my entire life, and as far as I know, there's never been a stand down for veterans. So super excited to support you in this new venture.